everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about all of the new skincare and body care launches that have happened recently over the past month or so. So there's not too much. Some things I'm really loving, some things I actually cannot stand. So a good variety of what I like and don't like in here. Most of this is actually affordable. A lot of it is drugstore, but there are some high-end things, a couple of them that I'm seeing. So let's just jump right into it. Let's start with skincare and then body care, because I think I actually have more body care. I actually think it's pretty even. So let's just start with skincare. The first thing is the Naturium Dew-Glow Moisturizer. This product is not technically new, but they did just launch new shades of their tinted SPF moisturizer, so I just wanted to talk about this again as a reminder that Naturium is an amazing moisturizer. I am someone who always went with mineral moisturizers, mineral filters, zinc oxide. This is a fully chemical sunscreen, but it does not bother my eyes. It does not leave me feeling greasy. It doesn't have a really strong sunscreen smell. Those are the reasons why I would tend to go for mineral sunscreen filters rather than chemical, was because they were always greasy and they always smelled really bad. This is not greasy. It smells fine. It has a little bit of a sunscreen scent, but nothing too bad. And it just sinks into the skin beautifully. No white cast, no greasy residue. I cannot recommend this sunscreen enough. Another sunscreen for the face, this is the Prequel Sun Barrier Mineral SPF 50. So this is a zinc oxide filter. This has 18% zinc oxide. They also call out antioxidants and bisabolol as additional yummy skin benefits in here. This brand just launched at Target. I love this sunscreen underneath makeup. I cannot wear it on its own because it feels a little bit greasy and you are so shiny. This has, I hope that you'll be able to see it, a little bit of shimmer in it. So it is extremely glowy. Even you can blend it in as much as you want. It is super glowy, and I don't love being a disco ball at the grocery store. I think this is stunning under makeup, and that's what I use it for, but I will not wear this if I'm not wearing anything over top of it. Something that I like a little bit more from the same brand, this is the Prequel Gleanser. This is a 50% glycerin cleanser. So half of this is just straight glycerin. This is the most unique texture I've ever felt in a face wash. It's very ooey gooey plushy. It has a really intense slip to it when I'm washing my face. It almost feels like my hands aren't actually coming in contact with my skin. There's that barrier in between. It feels like a goo, but in a good way. And it doesn't lather too much. It has a very soft lather, so it's not stripping. It's extremely hydrating. One thing that I will say is that it does leave a slight residue behind, not a film, but a residue. Like it feels like you just put on like a gooey serum. So you wash it off and it feels like you've just put on like a hydrating serum. That feeling I don't think is going to be for everybody. It's not bad, it's not annoying, it's not uncomfortable. It's just very hydrating. But I do like this a lot. It gives a really good cleanse while being non-stripping. This is from the brand Mano. This is their deep clear cleansing balm. This brand just launched in Ulta. This is a Korean beauty brand. They are now available on Ulta online and in like almost all Ulta physical stores. You can see I have loved this a lot. I have been using this instead of my Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm, but I think I am gonna go back to Clinique. I thought I wasn't, but now I think that I am, because sometimes I'll flip-flop between the two. And the Clinique one, you know, it's a little bit better in my opinion, because this doesn't leave a film behind, but it leaves like a residue behind. Not a residue like this. Like this is very hydrating and like a plushy residue. This just feels like there's a little bit of cleansing balm left behind. Not so much that I would say it's a film, but it's really affordable. It's a really great cleansing balm. I think everyone will like this, but I think I'm gonna go back to Clinique afterwards. Again, nothing really bad to say about this. Clinique is just a little bit better. This is a lip mask from the Creme shop. This is in their BT21 collection. This is the Overnight Glaze Lip Mask with collagen and hyaluronic acid. This is the Sugar Grape shade flavor scent. I don't always love the way that grape flavored things taste, but God, do I love how they smell. It smells so good. Sugar grape, exactly correct. This is a really nice lip mask. It's a great lip balm throughout the day. You can tell they're trying to kind of dupe Laneige. I wouldn't say that it's a dupe for Laneige. It's a good lip mask, but it has nowhere near that texture that Laneige has. This is a little bit stiffer, a little bit less shiny than the Laneige, so not a perfect Laneige dupe, but this is a really nice lip mask. I like this more than the Laneige. I don't find that the Laneige one like actually does anything. Like truly, it does nothing. Everyone loves the crap out of that lip mask and I don't get it. I don't understand the hype. It's really glossy looking, but in terms of like hydration and actually moisturizing the lips, I don't find that it does anything for me. If anything, my lips feel drier afterwards than before I put it on. And this actually works. This does something. So this, really great. I cannot recommend this enough, actually. It's fantastic. Now, is it as good as the Experiment Software Lip Balm? No, because nothing is, but it's not fair for me to compare things to that. Last 3 skincare products, we're going to be talking about dupes from Walgreens, of all places. Walgreens just came out with their premium skincare line, which is basically just like dupes of Sephora products. I have 3 things here that I want to touch on really quickly. First is the Gentle Cleanser. This is a dupe for the Youth to the People Superfood Cleanser. It even says compared to the Youth to the People Superfood Antioxidant Cleanser. There's something so funny about them duping that cleanser and then saying Gentle Cleanser, because if you've ever used that cleanser, you know that is the most stripping cleanser I have ever used in my life. But this is their Gentle Cleanser. This, you can kind of see the texture in here. It's more of a gel than it is a liquid, and that's true when you pump it out and you're using it as well. It foams basically just the same amount as the Youth to the People one, and it is slightly less stripping. It's definitely a really great dupe for that one. I think if you love that one, you'll like this one as well. But I think if you're looking for like a version of that cleanser that actually is gentle, this is not going to be for you. I personally don't love that cleanser. I personally don't love this one either. So that probably means it's a really great dupe. This is their Watermelon AHA Mask. This is a dupe for the Glow Recipe Watermelon AHA Mask. Obviously their overnight one, same exact packaging, same pink color. Glow Recipe one does smell like watermelon, but this doesn't smell good. It smells like bad perfume. I don't quite know how else to say it, but it doesn't smell good at all. And you know, just because of that, and because of how bad it smells, it truly makes me not want to put it on my face at all. So it seems like it's fine, but personally, I will not be putting this on my face because it smells really bad. And the last Walgreens skincare product I want to talk about is their Moisturizing Facial Cream. This is a dupe for the Kiehl's Ultra Repair Cream. And honestly, the ingredients look really similar to the Kiehl's. The biggest difference that I see is that squalane is pretty high up in the Kiehl's ingredients list, and it's kind of in the middle of this ingredients list. But other than that, a lot of the same ingredients, and the texture of this, the texture is really nice. This feels really lovely on the skin, I will say. I really enjoy how this feels. It's maybe a little bit thinner than the Kiehl's in terms of, you know, thickness, but it sinks in and moisturizes really well. I think that this is a really good moisturizer. Okay, that's it for skincare. So now let's move into the body care section. The first one is another Walgreens dupe. This is their Body Butter Firming Cream. This is, tell me what it's a dupe for. Yeah, the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. But is it actually a dupe for the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream? No, this smells pretty bad actually. Walgreens just can't nail the scents and the fragrances of these products. I don't know why. There is fragrance in here, but like it almost smells like Play-Doh. The color, kind of similar to the Boom Boom Cream. The texture is again a little bit thinner than the Boom Boom Cream, and it doesn't have that shimmer that the Boom Boom Cream has. So I think like in terms of being a body cream, I think it's okay, but is definitely not a dupe for the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. The scent is terrible, which again prevents me from using it. I don't want to use it. It smells bad. Also, I understand that they're duping like a $50 body cream, but this is still $23 at the drugstore, which is an insane price. Like for the store brand drugstore body cream, it's $23. I feel like that is outrageous. That's outrageous. Outrageous. Get it, it's the premium line, but nothing else is that expensive in this line. and it's still like premium drugstore. Like, I get it, it's good quality, but so it would, like, I just don't understand. $23 for drugstore cream is like mind-boggling to me. So honestly, for that alone, would not recommend. Let's stick with body creams for now. This is the Fenty Skin Butta Drop Hydrating Body Milk. I don't know how well you can see, but I am down to here into this. I think this is a really lovely formula. It's a little bit on that thinner side and it sinks in really quickly. It has a nice glow to it. It is extremely hydrating. I find that a lot of body creams and body lotions are really good at moisturizing, but not a lot of them offer like true hydration that lasts, and this definitely does that. It really thins out, becomes truly milky on the skin, and then sinks in. It's not sticky, it's not thick, it's not heavy. I would really recommend this for someone who lives in a very humid climate, because if you have experienced intense humidity, you know that putting on moisturizer is like a death sentence. Walking outside, you are so sticky and disgusting. So this being so lightweight, I think this is gonna be really great for people who live in very humid areas, because you're not gonna walk outside and immediately just like be wiping off your body cream. One last body cream. This is the Josie Maron Whipped Argan Oil Body Butter. This formula is not new by any means. This has been around for a very long time, but Josie Maron recently just went through a rebrand where they redid all of the packaging and came out with all new scents. This is the scent Vanilla Vibes. And personally, okay, I didn't love the scent when I first tried this, because I was like, something's wrong. Like, this went sour. This is disgusting. But then I found out that it's not supposed to be a very gourmand kind of warmer vanilla. It is more of like that tart vanilla, that like ice cream and berries kind of vanilla. And once I found that out, I was like, oh, okay, so it's not just like sour vanilla. Like, there's depth to the notes. It's a more mature version of vanilla, I guess. And once I look at it through that lens, it smells delightful. This is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, body butter formula, like in the entire world. It's just, it sinks in nice. It's a little bit on that thicker side, but it's not like a paste. It's just, it feels so nice. I've honestly been using the Josie Maron body butter since I was like 16. They are expensive, so I would just like buy minis with like the money from my high school job. The formula, so good. Honestly, my favorite body butter formula in the world. So nice. And the scent is lovely now that I understand what it is. But these are pricey, but oh, it's such a good formula. Such a good formula. And the packaging is all refillable. They come with refills, very like eco-conscious, which I appreciate. Now let's talk about a body oil. This is from Truly. This is their Glazed Donut Aftershave Oil. This I don't think is that new, but they did just come out with a new size of it. They came out with a jumbo. This is one of the most delicious smelling things in the whole world. I don't know if I would call it donut, but it is sweet and like gourmand and delicious. Also has one of the most unique textures of a body oil I've ever used, because it doesn't like, it's not your typical oil. It's a little bit plushy and then sinks into the skin super fast. Like, it has some volume to it when you put it on, and then you rub it in and it just sinks in completely. It is sunken in. I'm not greasy. I'm not, you know, shiny. I'm a little bit glowy because I'm moisturized, but it sinks in really quickly, similar to the Fenty Skin actually in terms of how quickly it sinks into the skin. But the scent is lovely. The formula is very unique. Again, I've never tried a body oil with this kind of a formula. You really need to try it out for yourself because it's just so unique and it's very enjoyable. It feels very luxurious. So I cannot recommend this enough. There is moisturizer all over me, everywhere. I am the most moisturized I have ever been. Second to last thing, we are almost done. This is the Dr. Teal's Foaming Bubble Bath in the Soothe and Comfort Oat Milk and Argan Oil scent. This smells so good. It smells sweet, but also a little bit warm. So I love taking a bubble bath with this. Obviously it is a bubble bath, but it's just a very warm and cozy scent. Also Dr. Teal's very affordable. I think this is like $8 or $9. You get it at like Walmart and Target. Very affordable. You get a lot of bubble bath. I just hit myself in the face. Very affordable. You get a lot of bubble bath. And so I personally, I use a lot. I like a lot of bubbles. I like a lot of bubbles. The most bubbles that you can fit in a bubble bath is what I want. I like getting the Dr. Teals because they are very big and very affordable, so I can use a lot of this and get a lot of bubbles, and it's still going to last me a good amount of time, and I don't feel like I'm just like flushing money away. So this formula is good, gives you a lot of really great bubbles. It's very moisturizing as well. I find that my skin, I don't leave and my skin's like dried out from it. If anything, it's moisturizing my skin, and the scent is lovely. So if you can find this, I had a little bit of trouble finding this. I could only get it at Walmart because I believe it's a newer scent. So if you can find this, highly recommend this. The last things I want to talk about are these Saltair SPF 50 body oils. These are an almost exact dupe for the Kapari SPF body oils, but these are all SPF 50, both shades. The 3 different shades of the, well, shades. I say shades, but there's really no visible difference on the skin. So the 3 shades of the Kapari are just the 3 different levels of SPF, whereas both of the Saltair shades are SPF 50. These are both chemical filters. They have avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, and octocrylene. This is the Pink Beach scent, and this is the Santal Bloom scent. They're both scents that are part of existing Saltair ranges. People love these scents. This one's a little bit like, it's like a vanilla almond, but like more almond than almond? More almond than vanilla. And Santal Bloom, I assume this is what Santal smells like. It's very fresh and very clean. These scents, I will say, are strong. So there is little shimmers in both of these. Once you pump them out onto the skin, you can't really see anymore. It just gives a glow to the skin, a very intense glow, by the way. This is not just like a moisturized glow. This is glow. And they're not sticky, but it takes a long time for them to set into the skin. And they are not water resistant. They make no claims about being water resistant. So it does kind of wipe off on your clothes, or even if you go wash your hand or whatever, if you touch where you applied it, you're gonna get sticky again. So I find myself not reaching for these for every day just because the scents are really strong, and again, like I'm a little bit sticky and it's gonna get on your clothes and stuff. I like these when I'm going to the pool and I wanna be really glowy, protected, and I wanna, you know, smell good. For every day, I don't like touching myself and then being sticky. As you can see, this is what I was saying about the shades. This looks really deep in the bottle, but that shade, like there's no actual pigment to it when you're rubbing it in. They all rub in clear, and that goes for the Kapari as well. There is no actual shade pigment tint to these sunscreens. They are completely clear, just glowy. They're each $29, which is a little pricey for 4 ounces of a body sunscreen, but considering the formula and that they are a dupe for like a $40 or $50 sunscreen, not too bad in terms of like dupe prices, but in terms of drugstore prices, they are a little bit up there for how much you're getting. So these are in an airless pump, so this bottom part is just going to keep rising up the bottle as you keep using it, so you're gonna be able to get every last drop of these out. So overall, I do like them. I don't know if they are like my favorite though, but for what they are very nice. And that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. Let me know if you have tried any of the things I just talked about in this video, and I will see you in the next one.